Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Praise and I'm back with another video. So today I'm filming a what's on my iPhone because after I uploaded my iPhone 11 Pro Max unboxing video, people asked me to do a what's on my iPhone. Dino, could you shut up? I filmed an iPhone unboxing video. There's just people in the comments were like, do what's on my iPhone. So here we are today. The phone I have is an iPhone 11 Pro Max in the color gold. Let's just start. So on my lock screen is a picture of me and my brothers, and it is a very cute photo indeed. It's from my brother's graduation. And then on my lock screen is a picture in which I took like 2 days ago. It used to be a picture of like New York, but I liked this photo in which I took, so I was like, I'm just gonna make this my background instead. On the front page, which is sort of like the boring bit, there's not much to it, we have a mail, calendar, photos and cameras. On my photos I have over 20,000 photos. I don't think it's a bad thing, it's only just that I don't delete photos, so I think that makes me more reliable. And next to that we have camera, also maps, clock, and I have, oh my gosh, I have, what's it called? I have quite a few, not a few alarm clocks. I don't know why I have some at 3:30. I don't think I wake up that early. I have the 5 o'clock one on. But yeah, I also have weather, news, home, notes. I use notes a lot actually, so I use it for like YouTube video ideas. If I ever have any, I just write it down. I also use it to like write down songs. I also have stocks, reminders. I never used to use reminders, but here we are. I only started using it last week, and it's Dina! I never used to use it, but now I use it to like remind me to upload my videos. I also have a bunch of ones that I don't use, so TV, App Store, settings, iTunes, books, health, wallet. I don't use any of those. Firefly is like my school's, this app I use for school, so it like tells me when my lessons are. Oh, my lessons are in, yeah, so it tells me when my lessons are, and also tells me what tasks I have to do, but I've obviously done all my work because I also have BBC News. So a few weeks ago I had to start reading the news. Well, one, it's good to read the news anyway, so it's not like a problem, but I had to do it for something specific, so I just had that app and like would always read like 2 news articles every morning. Then we have the Bible app because I'm trying to I just want to read it a lot more this year, and I did it last year. So then we have a phone, which is just what's it called? I just use it when you want to call someone. Then we have Safari, messages, and Apple Music, which is all on the bottom row, and I don't use Apple Music at all. Instead I use Spotify. So next we'll go into the second page, which is a lot more nitty-gritty. We have FaceTime, podcast, calculator. I use FaceTime frequently, yeah, or like Dina called me today because she needed someone to sort of motivate her to start working, and I guess I'm that person. Then we have podcast. I don't use that. I listen to podcasts on Spotify as opposed to the podcast app. Then I don't know how I came up with this title. It's called You Can't Sit With Us. So in here we have GarageBand, Clips, iMovie, Keynote, Shortcuts, Files. I don't use any of these apps, and I'm not going to sit here and lie acting like I do. I really don't. Also have Extra, which is just Compass, Tips, Voice Memos, Contacts, Find My iPhone, and Measure. And I only use voice memos in this app, and I use voice memos frequently now. So one, if I'm filming voiceovers, I use that, or if I need to, like, I'm listening to something and I'm trying to remember it, I record it on voice memos so then I can listen to it back later. I also have socials, which is like, yeah, it's just socials. So in here we have Snapchat. Yeah, hi. Yeah, so that's Snapchat. You can see it right there. So that's my Snapchat, praisexox. I'm really bad at replying on Snapchat, like just in general. I'm really bad at replying. People complain a lot, but I guess I'm working on it. Then I use WhatsApp, which is something I use quite frequently. I think I use it more than WhatsApp. Next to that is Twitter. I use Twitter just to see what everyone else is saying. Like, it's the best app in my opinion. It's the funniest thing in the world. Twitter is my all-time favorite app on my phone. I don't actually use it to like tweet anything. I just follow loads of people, and I don't say anything. I have no reason, but I don't tweet anything. I don't like anything. I just use it for my own entertainment. Tumblr, I don't use the app. Pinterest, I actually do use. What is my name? Let's see. How do you do this? How do you, oh, praise. Whatever it is, I'll put it down below. So I have Pinterest, and I use that for like art, like art ideas, recipes, A-level art, hairstyles. So anytime I do like a new hairstyle, I use it to look at ideas. Yeah, that's what I use Pinterest for, and I love that app. Next to it we have We Heart It, and I hardly use this ever, like it's once in 4 months at least. I have Instagram too, and if you would like to follow me, it's praisexox. There we go, right there. That's my Instagram, and I actually didn't have Instagram downloaded because from September to November I deactivated my Instagram and just deleted the app completely, and that was really fruitful. It was so chilled. I loved that. It was like not stress at all. Then I would do it again in December. That's when I actually activated it, but it was like a nice break almost. Next to that we have Watch Me. So in here I have YouTube Studio, which is just an app that helps me like see when I want to upload thumbnails to my videos, quite useful. And YouTube Count, which just shows you your subscribers, and under there is my brother's one. And next up we have TED, which is just an app where you can watch different videos regarding like different things, so science, art. It's quite interesting, very interesting. I would recommend. Netflix in case I ever want to watch something. SoundCloud, and then we have Spotify, and this is what I use for all my music, and I have quite a few playlists, like they're all different things. Then we have 1 Second Every Day, and I used this last year, which was for so I used this last year for just taking 1 second every day, and I find it's so nice to watch at the end. And so this was this year's one. I've had yeah, so that's that. And then I have Shazam, which is just an app that helps you look at what songs, so if you're in a store and you want to listen to a song, you press it and then it comes up. Then we have AdSense, which just looks at like how much money has been sent to you through YouTube. And Amazon Alexa is the app I use to control my Alexa in my room. Next we have Teach Me, and this is just Translate, Outlook, which is the email my school uses, Word, Quizlet, OneDrive, Drive. Documents, I use Documents the most. It's quite useful, so it's like personal statement, coursework. Dictionary, everyone knows what a dictionary is. Then we have Edit Me, and this section is quite interesting. Not Edit Me as in edit me, but Edit Me as in like edit photos, edit images together. So Huji is like this cool app, which, so say I took a picture like this, then it changes it to like look like that. Like see how sick that is. Like tell me that's not cool. So that's what I have Huji for. Camera Connect is what I use to transfer photos from my Canon camera to my phone. Moldiv is also another one which I use to like merge photos and create collages for thumbnails. Afterlight is what I use to edit photos if I ever wanted to add the saturation up, so like this photo of Isha and I, like change it. Yeah, so that's what Afterlight is for. Nikon Snapbridge is also like Camera Connect, and it just transfers everything from this camera to my phone. Next we have Superimpose, which I use for my artwork a lot, so if I ever want to like Photoshop images together, I use that. Then we have PixArt, which I hardly use but I do use, if that makes sense. Then we have Fonto, which just I use for all my thumbnails, once again to just like add something to something. So say I say I text hey, and then change the size, and there we go. So that's what I use Fonto for. Then we have Sketchbook, which I use for all my thumbnails once again, so like I use it to draw outlines. So if you go to my gallery, you can see I've literally used it for majority of my thumbnails. Next we have Splash the Cash, and these are just for all the shop. Shein and Zaful I've never bought something from. ASOS quite frequently. Urban Outfitters, AliExpress, which I used to buy these satin sheets for. Love. Pizza Hut, Amazon, which I use quite frequently, Student Beans and Uni Days, and I'd really recommend Uni Beans and Student Days because who doesn't love a discount, and it's got so much on it. Then we have Help Moi, which is 3 for my service provider, TubeMap, because I can't find my way around London. I'm really bad at that, but we're working on it. And then we have Costa because I love Costa. Then we have Bolt. I don't use Bolt or Uber, but Bolt's cheaper than Uber, so that's why we have that. City Mapper, which is another app like the tube one. Tracks buses, tube, train, the whole lot of that. Then we have Monzo, which is a saving app. I would recommend if you're trying to save, Monzo is useful. Then we have Metro Bank, which is just to help me track my details, my money. Betternet is a VPN app which I use in school because the Wi-Fi blocks everything possible, so you can't really use anything at all. Then we have GoHenry, which I can't actually use because I'm 18 now, but my mum used to send money on there. Then we have the Fun Times app, which is Tasty Pure Gym. The Tasty is like, if you're into cooking or trying to learn to cook, it has like really good recipes and just interesting things. Yeah, so I use it if I ever need ideas. Pure Gym is an app which helps me look at how many people are in the gym or book classes if I want to go to classes. Then we have Clue, which is like a tracker app, very useful. And then we have Forest, Helix Jump and Pizza. So the last two, Helix Jump and Pizza, I used to, I think 2 years ago now, when we went to Peru, we'd always play games like on the long journeys, and I just had that, and since then I haven't deleted it. I have those games on my phone. And then we have Forest, which is like a study app which helps you not use your phone when you're studying, and I wouldn't say that's a problem for me anyways. I hardly use it, but if I ever need to stop myself from using my phone, that's the app I would use. And I think that's everything. Numbers of pages, I don't know why it's on the 3rd page, but I don't use it anyways. So that is that. Okay, so that has been everything on my camera cut out there. I didn't even notice until editing that now, but that has been it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. It's been your girl Praise, and I will see you next week with another video.
Go, 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 shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip